All my One Piece fans, take out your meat and your wine. We made it to the land of the giants, ELBAPH. And I honestly feel like we getting close to the end of One Piece. Why do I think that? Well, I'ma sound like the thought that I had in here last night. How much longer could it possibly get? Is my answer. I feel like if this series stretches out even more, it could rip Luffy. That's how long it's been. And if I find out that the One Piece turns out to be the adventure that you have with your friends.
Nah, that ain't it, yo.
If it's something like that, man, I might break my TV. I ain't even gonna lie. My TV might get the gum pistol. Cause I'ma be mad. Cause I'ma feel, bro, it's been like 20 years, cuz we need something valuable. But like I said, the land of the giants, we finally here. So what I'm gonna do, I don't read the manga. I'm an anime only guy. I want to give my predictions, my guess, and what I think should happen, what I want to happen. And I'm gonna talk about the 5 episodes that's out right now because it's only 5. Let me tell y'all what I want. Now, lately, I've been sniffing and smelling what Sanji's cooking with this big ass nose I got. And for ELBAPH, I want to see some giant titties. I want to see some big ass baddies. That's what I want to see. Some colossal coochie. I want to see an ass so big that I can climb it like Mount Everest. It's One Piece. So I expect the giants to be bad. Basically, I want to see Megan Thee Stallion in this arc. That's what I want to see. And also, I want to see Usopp grow some balls under his nose and be a man and be brave. This is ELBAPH. This is what you've been talking about going. You've been talking about this. This long ass road trip. This is a stop you wanted to make. So you better put up some points. You better be brave. Because from what I've seen so far, I'm disappointed. Little spoiler alert. So the crew got separated. And the One Piece crew gets separated damn near more than the Scooby-Doo gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They always get separated like divorced parents. But a giant bird had took the Sunny to the land of ELBAPH where a giant had put them in a Lego playset. So the first thing that happens in the Lego movie One Piece edition, Nami wakes up. She wakes up to a giant porcupine chasing her ass. And what does she see while she running away? She see Usopp screaming and crying like a pussy while getting eaten by a giant pussy. Man, a pussy eating pussy. I hadn't seen nothing this freaky since that did it. We're gonna leave that alone. That joke didn't go too well. But it was Usopp getting eaten by a pussy. And Nami, who has a pussy, has more balls than Usopp also because she saves Usopp. Usopp, please put up some points. Do something. Because guess who had to save them? Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy, the big 3. I didn't even tell y'all who was separated. By the way, the separated ones were Nami, Usopp, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Chopper. Frankie, Brook, Jinbei, and the rest are on the boat with the giants. I also want y'all to put up some points. Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, they doing everything. They're carrying the team. Frankie, your hero got killed the last arc. You did nothing. You're not a cyborg. You're a can. You're a walking fancy can. Vegapunk, who, that's a bad name, by the way. That sounds like a futuristic homosexual name, but he's your man's. He got killed. Put up some points this arc. Do something. Brook, you in the background. Yo, so king. Pick up that sword and do something. Do something. Jinbei, listen, you just joined and you've been there for damn near every historical event. I won't forget what you did at Marine Ford. So you get a pass, but I'm watching you. I am watching you. Robin, give me a hand job because that's. But nah, Chopper, you're a healer. Some choppers kill, some choppers heal. You a chopper that heal. So I'll give you a pass. Nami, low key, I feel like you underrated. You is Zeus. I haven't seen a cloud that strong since I stopped smoking weed. And that lightning, yeah. So yeah, but the rest of the crew, do something, especially you, Usopp. You just been planting. Do something. This is your arc to do something. But what are my predictions? I predict that Shanks is gonna show up. And that's not a strong prediction. That's not most likely to happen because he just left ELBAPH. But I do think this arc heavily has something to do with Shanks. Just like it's a prison, Shanks is gonna be involved. I don't know how, and it's not even guaranteed. But the next prediction is guaranteed. Luffy is about to do something very stupid. Luffy is up there with the dumbest niggas in TV. Not only anime, TV. He's up there with Billy from Billy and Mandy, Peter Griffin. He's on the dumb nigga Mount Rushmore, Mount Slowmore, Mount Retardmore. He's up there. But what I think he's gonna do, because he's separated from his crew. You separated from your separated crew. Because he heard some roaring, and that roaring ended up being Loki. And we not talking about no MCU Loki. We talking about the giant Loki. And this giant Loki will make the one from God of War look like a little ass boy. Even though that's not hard to do. But the other giants were talking about this Loki like he was King Von, a menace. The biggest menace in the biggest land. He killed his father. And it took the whole military of giants jumping this nigga to keep him locked up. I predict that Luffy is about to let this crazy ass nigga go. And I get a bad feelings about this because they saying the land of ELBAPH is the land of the warriors, the strong people. And Joy Boy, Soy Boy, Mean Boy, Homeboy, Loki gonna give him some problems. But y'all let me know. What do y'all think about the land of ELBAPH? When do y'all think One Piece gonna end? Are y'all getting tired of it? Or are y'all just enjoying the journey? To be honest, when One Piece ends, I will be kind of sick. So I'm gonna just enjoy it while I can. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.